If you're watching this, you know, hi, how is everyone doing today? This is going to be the first of a series of videos called Rebecca Reads. I have intentionally avoided this whole 50 Shades fever, the whole phenomenon of 50 Shades, 50 Shades of Grey, 50, whatever, I don't even know. It just has not interested me. It's not something that I want to see the movies or read the books or anything like that. However, it keeps coming up in conversations. As I am part of many, many feminist newsletters, feminist discussion groups, I have lots of feminist friends. It keeps coming up. It keeps coming up as a point of discussion. People point to it as a barometer for our current media representation. And so, as such, I have decided to take one for the team, as they say, and I'm going to read the books. So I'm going to take it chapter by chapter. Now, due to copyright laws, I can't read it out loud, but I can read it with you, and we can react and talk about it. So I'm starting with chapter 1. The book is 50 Shades of Grey by E.L. James. Let's give it a shot, shall we? Of course, she has hair that won't behave. Ugh. Alright, so first paragraph, she's having anxiety about her hair. Ah, the whole description in the mirror thing. Well played, E.L. James. Ah, blue eyes too big for her face. Alright, that's a trope right there. When you have someone who has features that are considered classically beautiful, but they're described in such a way that is like, oh, my hair is just far too silky, it's unmanageable. My eyes are far too large for my face. But yeah, that's a little bit tropey. We're not even past the first paragraph yet. I'm far too beautiful to function in any kind of acceptable society. What will I do? Alright, so she's taking this interview for her roommate who has the flu. Ooh, and of course her roommate has lent her her sporty Mercedes CLK. I don't know anything about cars, so this is gonna be interesting. Okay, taking a side note to talk about the writing style. All right, she's using very tropey language. She uses the phrase pedal to the metal and not in an ironic or quotey kind of way. And of course, the girl behind the desk, or the young woman, is very attractive and blonde. She looks immaculate. Paragraph long description of her clothes. I don't fit in here at all. Another identical desk, another lobby, and another young blonde woman impeccably dressed. Okay. She actually says, "What is it with all the immaculate blondes?" Oh, great. Murmuring. A glass of water, thank you. I murmur. Murmur, murmur, murmur. Alright. Good afternoon, ladies. Oh. She's clumsy. Of course she is. Because that is the go-to flaw for any classically attractive main character who's out of her element, is that she's clumsy and she trips on her own 2 feet. Oh, damn my clumsiness. And so now she's literally on all fours in front of him, if this is not a metaphor for things to come. I don't know. We'll see. Ah, unruly dark copper-colored hair. Yeah, that's the nod to Twilight right there. Edward Cullen had copper-colored hair. And then he's teasing her. Of course, because of course he is. She's blinking. Oh, goody. We're going to blink now. So we've got murmuring. We've got blinking. We've got clumsy tripping over my own 2 feet. Oh, dear. Oh, how am I going to do this interview? Because he's so strong and handsome. And I'm just a itty wee little girl. I'm a student. And you're a big important business tycoon. I don't know what to do. Ooh, a stray lock of hair. Okay, so we've ticked off pretty much all the tropey boxes. We've got murmuring, we've got clumsiness, we've got blinking. Seriously, blinking. Oh, and now we've got the lock of hair. That's right. And of course, he's all serious and deadpan. He might be mocking her, but he might not be. Oh, her cheeks are heating up now that he might be mocking her. Square my shoulders in an attempt to look taller and more intimidating. I think that ship has sailed, Anastasia. Okay, and her internal monologue, so she's doing this interview, and her internal monologue is just going on and on about how good looking he is. Okay, and he's just kind of going on and on about how rich he is, and how if he sold the company, like, everyone would lose their jobs. Over 20,000 people would lose their jobs, and that he has control, so much control over the whole thing. And he likes ships, which is also very tropey. His penetrating gaze. She's getting overheated again. She asks him if he's gay. Wow. Oh. Good grief. Her heartbeat is accelerating, and she tucks her loosened hair behind her ear. Again. And there's penetrating gaze. Again. Oh, and there's more murmuring. Murmur, 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 murmur. Alright, so that was chapter 1. She went in place of her sick roommate. Her roommate's the one writing the paper on him. So she goes and does the interview in her place. She doesn't know anything about him other than his name and that he's CEO of this huge company. The whole chapter was really nothing but a vague attempt at sexual tension. Nothing really spectacular or surprising. There was a lot of murmuring, a lot of hair tucking, and of course he had a steely, penetrating gaze. So, we'll see. This is going to be a long project. But that was chapter 1 of 50 Shades of Grey, my reaction. Of course, you know, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments. Please subscribe and share. This is the 3 Femketeers channel. We're hoping to be a lot more active coming up. Want to do a quick shout out to my fellow Femketeers, Lindsay and Catherine. Hi guys, love you. Mwah. And stay tuned for chapter 2 from 50 Shades of Grey.